everyone. Welcome to Monday. My name is Carolyn Chebaro, and my goal on this YouTube channel is to inspire you, to motivate you, to get you to look at things just a wee bit differently, all on a journey, and it's your journey to creating a simple life. Um, Before I forget, have you downloaded your simple guide on how to jumpstart your simple life? I've got the link below. You're more than welcome. And by the way, if you have any questions, just let me know. I'll be more than willing and more than happy to help you. So a couple of weeks ago, a subscriber emailed me and told me it is National Simplicity Day today. See, I wrote it down in my book. And so that is the theme of today. I've got several ideas on how to simplify your life, things that I do, things that bring me joy, really, really small things. And I just wanted to pass it on to you because I'm hoping that even if you take one of these things into action, you'll feel better. And that's what it's all about. So I will begin by saying the first thing that I have done to simplify myself or my life is to tell it like it is. And so with that in mind, most of you know I live in South Florida and it is hot here. And I've got this jumper on. It's actually a little bit wet here. And I've got this jumper on. And I will simply tell you the reason why I've got this on. This dress underneath here does not have sleeves. I don't like wearing a dress in public without sleeves because, you know, all this stuff that you've got here. Even exercising doesn't take it away. No lotions and potions. So I will simply be absolutely truthful. I just don't want to iron anything. I just don't feel like changing. So I threw on this jumper. And the reason it's wet, well, because it was a wee bit wrinkled. So I threw some water on it and I thought, yeah, that'll do the trick. So the purpose today is just to help you have a good giggle and also to look at ways to simplify your life. And they can be really, really small steps. So I've got my handy dandy list here, excuse me, and I'm just going to go through it all and let's roll. So number one is when you get the mail, throw away the junk and the stuff that you're not going to use right away because it's so easy for it to accumulate. This is something I've been doing for a long, long time where I pick up my mail, there's a trash bag, and I just rip everything up and throw it away. Now, many would say, Carolyn, that's pretty stupid because, you know, somebody could capture your name and your address and do all nasty things. But I don't live my life like that, so, and you know I don't, so I just rip everything up. So I don't bring any paper stuff into the house because it just causes clutter. And I would suggest just try the same thing, do the same thing, just get rid of it. And it's really weird, but it really does make you feel good. Second thing is for one item, one day, put it back in its place. Something that's been sitting there in the corner, annoying the heck out of you, and you know you should be putting it away or you know you should be dealing with it. It's like paying a bill or making that phone call. Just do it. Just do that one thing that's been nagging at your brain. And you'll feel really, really good. Small things, but big results. The second thing is, and I don't want you to laugh, but I have found recently that polishing my shoes brings me much joy. And it's just a simple thing to do, but it just elevates me. And I think, from head to toe, everything is in place. And it's just a simple bottle of shoe polish. So polish your shoes. It will bring you joy. Number 4 on my list. When you eat a meal, whether you put the dishes in the dishwasher. I don't use the dishwasher because I just like washing dishes. But when you eat a meal, make sure you do those dishes right away. Either put them in the dishwasher or do them right away, but don't keep them in the sink because it just causes more clutter. And I have found that if you deal with those things right away, it brings you joy. not the traditional joy, but it does. It really does work. All right. So number 5 on my list is something that I do every Monday. I don't know when you do it. Maybe you have to do it several times a week, but I only have to do it once, and that is my laundry. So I have found that if after I do the laundry, I fold it up and put it away right away, that brings me joy. That makes me feel so accomplished. There's nothing hanging around in corners and on beds or anything. Just fold the laundry, put it away right away. So far, what are you thinking? Let me see. Yeah. Any questions, any thoughts? Or is this just totally screwy? But it really, really does work. Just small, small things. Okay, so we've done the laundry. The second thing is, if you have toddlers around, they tend to have toys everywhere. And that causes clutter in my mind. Now, I don't have a toddler around, but I have Miss Evie, and she's sitting on the chair right over there. And she has toys. And when she gets going, the toys are everywhere. And it causes clutter. So I have found, and I would suggest that if you have a pet or children around you, put things away. So I have an area that all of her toys go, and she knows where they are. She's got me really well trained. But by putting those things away and removing the clutter, it makes my mind clearer, and I feel more joy. And I'm sure you will feel more joy yourself. And the last thing on my list for today is something that I still struggle with. But when an email comes in, I am learning not to answer it right away, to let it go till the next day. And even in business, that's a big struggle, because it's so easy to take this blasted thing with you everywhere. And as emails come in, you check them, and then you're answering them. And what did they do 20 years ago when you couldn't carry around this small computer? Things got done the next day, or they got done hours later. And so my advice to you, a way to simplify your life and bring in joy, is not let this dictate your life, and look at your emails at your convenience. And that is it for today. Is anyone here? I wonder if I've set this chat correctly. I don't see anyone here, but I see people there. So I hope everyone is well. If you have any questions and you can't put them in the chat next